Hello, everyone, and welcome back in to North of 7 Cards. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, North 7 Cards, and on eBay, North-of-C number 7. Here we got for you the 2025 Topps Series 2 Baseball Jumbo. Case break number 2 here on June the 26th. Let us know in the chat who are we looking for in this one. Let's crack our case open. Good luck, everyone. How are we doing today, Blizzy? There we are. 2 silvers. Get this one rolling. Good luck, everyone. '22 of '99 is the Toronto Blue Jays. The green team card Blue Jays. I'm doing pretty well. Good to see, at least for me, the little Yankee outburst after Chase Burns domination. Rodriguez, Contreras, Merrill. Doing well, no complaints in that department. We all win. Perez, I believe, 1691 of 2025. 7-1, definitely not how I was expecting it to go. Tell Marte, the OPS leaders. Rally, Hank Aaron, Seager. We're just doing player. There, Gulch. Alta, DeGrom, Cruz. That must have been 5. Well, we finished with 8, struck out side to kick it off. It's definitely not a bad start. Mercado, Duran, dynamic duos, Lindor, Soto. Nice girl, Lucas. Appreciate you. There it is, Stuart Baroa. Baseball Stars auto. Yeah, no, that's all good. Not a correction. It could have been 5 before Rice hit the bomb. Javier, Marte, Alvarez. Still, I'm sure no one would complain if that's how their MLB career got started. the City Connect relic, Freddie Freeman. Freddie, who just seems to be getting better and better. Snell, Holiday, Devers. .108 of 250. That's Matt Strom. There's a few pitchers, honestly, just in that division. Now with Mizorowski as well. Naga, Ortiz with Jr. You know what, Dave? I got one reference, and I'm gonna hang my hat on that forever. Agbayani. I got Mark Zipchinski. I'm pretty happy. Zach McKinstry, Juan Perez. Got Jackson Jobe. Oh, the rookie relic Jobe. I don't know why I feel like I remember that, but that's such a specific scenario. Myers, Nolan Ryan. First pitch, Jen Tran. Kim, Hicks, Harris, Trout. There's two silvers. Naga, Alcantara, Brent Rooker, Chipper Jones. Freeman, Kyle Tucker, Frank Thomas, Zach Neto. Ooh, all Kings Ohtani. I like the call out. Lux, Bo Jackson, Duke Snider, Mickey Mantle. Dynamic duos. I keep seeing every MLB post about it. I also saw a bunch of multi-home run games in his career before turning 27. Future Stars Dominguez, 760 of 2025. Kyle. Saki, Griffey Jr., Seager, Beltre, Dynamic Duos. Glaber, Adames, Riley Green. I'll do an RB. Oh, 182 of 250. Mason Montgomery. I feel like I saw Soto like 20. I feel like 27 multi-home run games sounds like a ridiculous amount. And Duhar, Jeter, Riley Green, or it was like most multi-home run games before turning 27. Either way, it's getting shoved in my face. There's Carl Yastrzemski, 1990 auto for Yastrzemski. Rockers, JC Mookie. Cal Ripken Jr., the 1990 All-Star Relic. Yeah, 27 is insane. Yeah, it does not look great. Teo, Bellinger, Yelich. I mean, that is pretty elite company to throw himself in. I know just math-wise it makes sense that he's 26, but that is just insane for him to step up the way he did as a 19-year-old. Flaherty, Soto, Kershaw, Koufax. So wait, is Juan Soto? Oh, there you go, Blizzy. Call him Willie Mays. I'll take non-Tuesday. 13? Oh. Alright, let's go obvious then. Collins, Contreras, Cole. I mean, I'll throw out, obviously, Barry Bonds has to be up there. I would say, like, A-Rod, Griffey, Hank Aaron, both Mark McGwire and Sosa. Major League Material, Will Smith. 71. Black Parallel, 21 of 74, Kyle Finnegan. Hank Aaron, Sosa, McGuire. Lowe, Tatis Jr., Ramirez. McLean, Jazz, Acuna Jr. Honestly, I feel like Ohtani must be up there. Maybe he hasn't played long enough. Imanaga, Chipper, Whitcomb, Bo Jackson. Oh, now I get strikes. I didn't know that. I wouldn't have thrown him out there. Salvador Perez, Koufax, Bohm, Harper. I'm trying to think of who's hit the most home runs. I feel like it's the way to go about it. I really thought Barry Bonds would be one. There we go. Halfway box. Box number 3. 22. He has less than Soto? That seems crazy to me. I mean, he's played like one more year, but... Alright, just so I know to stop thinking this way. 46 of 50, Ben Joyce. I just need to know, like, is there any, like, pre-World War II, like, I just need to not think, like, that old. Ezekiel Duran, Trey Turner, Gunner. Hank Aaron seems low. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, the one more physical year, but yeah, Ohtani's been hurt so much. That's 100 more games. That's wild. Andrew Monasterio, 5/49 of 2025. Oh, those are two good ones. We got Adam Kloffenstein, 87 of 99 on the vintage stock. Kloffenstein. Babe and Judge are good guesses. Ruiz, Imanaga, Soto. That's insane. Sosa, Rooker, Vlad Jr. Oh, Babe Ruth #1. 72. Wow, one ahead of Barry Bonds. That's crazy. Outman, Mookie, Seiya Suzuki, Imanaga. Dynamic duos. Wow, 60. Yeah. I'm glad we've cracked most of the top 5. Baseball Stars auto. It is Nick Sogard. There's 2 that I'm thinking that I feel like might be bad guesses. Oh, Mickey Mantle. That's a good guess. Birdsong, Tucker Marte. I don't know why. I feel like after the 600 home run question, Jim Thome just always comes to mind with these. And Jim Thome and David Ortiz were 2 names in my head. 1990 relic Brooks Lee. Juan Freeman Duran. Old timer wise, I would think like Ted Williams. 13. That's brutal. .48 of 150. Tyler Fitzgerald. .46. Smith with Junior. Oh, I didn't know it was 13. All right, so we're good. Rooker. I don't know why I thought the number 12 was in my head. Marte Future Stars, Salvador Perez, Scooble. Two are not hot. Does that mean it's two active players? Is it, or I guess I should ask it a different way. Lawrence Butler, Major League Material. I guess I'm trying to ask in a way of like, are they Hall of Fame eligible, or is it someone like that? Cardinals team card. Shipper, Henderson first pitch. JCB. Alexis Diaz, Whitcomb, Rutschman. And number 11. Luis Angel Acuna, Aaron Judge, Justin Robleski. 146 of 150. Juan Soto. Go Soto on the blue. Reyes, Sugano, Nomo, Chris Sale. Yeah, we gotta think steroid guys. Alright, even if it's my third strike, I'm gonna say Ted Williams, because he... Oh, okay, not on the list. Does that technically count as a strike? Or if they just weren't? No, he was too busy flying fighter jets. He's too busy being a fighter pilot. So JC, J-Rom, Correa, Royce Lewis. Wow, Juan Gonzalez. More than I thought. I'm gonna throw. I don't know if this guy hit home runs, so it makes me not wanna guess it. Kyle Bradish, 1577 of 2025. I was just thinking old. Massey, Mays, Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig. Oh, well, the one you said earlier, which kind of spoon feeding that one, Jimmy Fox. No, wait, yeah, no, because that was who he had passed. Who Soto had passed. Rogers, Cruz, Tatis Jr. Yeah, might be a wrong guess, might be a bad guess. I'm going to throw Ty Cobb out there. Even though I don't know if he was a home run hitter. But just trying to think of someone old that was great. Wenceel Perez, 65 of 150. Goldschmidt, Lindor, Profar. Sebby Matthews, 1990 auto. Was he just throwing out names? I think we all are. I mean, he has hit a bunch. Vasquez, Raleigh, Arenado. I can't imagine he's hit that many. Vladdy Sr. Now we gotta see what'll stick. Okay, the two non-Hall of Fame guys is where I want to try to go. Major League Material, Michael Harris. Oh, that's a good one, Christopher. No one did. Yeah, that's... Zuleta, Vientos, Alonso. I feel like I preemptively said the most 5-hit games. Aaron Baker, Arenado, Julio Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr. I don't know. I might be out of guesses, but I feel like just the Hall of Fame thing made me think of Pete Rose. Real Muto, Neil Cruz, Yamamoto. Oh, not yet in the Hall of Fame. Oh boy, 40 of 50. Trey Turner, Bryson Stott. Oh, game used bases there. Dual Turner, Bryson Stott. Pujols, not getting Pujols. That's not a great look. Dual bases, 19/74. Byron Buxton. Soriano, Vlad Jr., Schwarber. Arias, Siri, Delcio Rocker, Judge. Machado, Royce Lewis, Mickey Mantle, Roki Sasaki. Known for playing two teams. Wow, 20 years. Ted Williams, Randy Johnson, Acuna Jr., Hunter Green. There we go, Ben sniping Frank Robinson. Exactly who we needed. I had the inside track to knock off the easy ones. Andrew Monasterio, Tatis Jr., Machado, dynamic duos. You know what? I didn't guess Raul Ibanez as much as I wanted to. I also may or may not have guessed Ty Cobb. So Josh Smith, 859 of 2025. All in. Perez. J-Rod. Dynamic Duos, Lindor, Pete Alonso. Absolute team effort there. I love to see it. Johnson, Langford, Summer Superstars, James Wood. They could have only just hit two home run games. It's true. '95 of '99, Max Fried. We were in the depths of trivia. No, that is really cool, especially when you get it from a specific game too. Radish, Harper, Lindor. Get a very specific relic. It's always very nice. The Photoshop doesn't help, but you know, possible All-Star starter. There was Jack Kokanowitz, rookie auto on the 1990. Javier Assad, Goldschmidt, Summer Superstars, J-Rod. Man, not Scooble. Yes. Jack Kokanowitz, All-Star starter. I mean, it's the obvious choice. Aaron Judge, the 1990 All-Stars relic. July, like 13th, somewhere in that range. Cabrera, Realmuto, Churio. I mean, it's a great place to watch the All-Star game. Waller, Babe Ruth, Churio, Yelich. Bregman, Scooble, Trey Turner. In actuality, I think Scooble's the All-Star starter. Much as I don't want him to be. Over a guy like Fried. That's interesting. Three lefties all really in that running. There's Pete Crow Armstrong, Major League Material. Sicario. Frank Thomas, pink 1990 All-Stars, Dominguez, Pujols, Ketel Marte. I've never heard Scary Gary. I've heard Scary Terry. Blanco, Volpe, DeGrom. Okay, Dana, Mike Trout, Zach DeZenzo, 21 of 50. James Wood. Nice Wood out of 50. Thomas, Jackson Merrill, Junior Caminero, Ken Griffey Jr. Is the last box here in our break. Last box magic. That's who I was thinking. Yeah. It's the only Gary that I would say is that scary. 224 of 250, Kyle Tucker. I remember I spent years defending him defensively. Giolito, George Brett, Vlad Jr. I don't think we've hit any scary Garys. $58 of 150. Javier Sanoa. Seem terrified. Yeah, he got better, and in the time that I was defending him, he was not very good. Caminero, Galripka Jr. at the Husker. It's funny to say it's the catching part that's his problem. Victor Scott. Mike the Superior Yastrzemski, Lawrence Butler. Super scary Brandon Nimmo card. Ellie, Judge Volpe, Dynamic Duos. I should find an obscure one to collect. Maybe it should be Mark Zubchinski. That name's gonna be stuck in my head forever now. Jason Kendall, 1990 auto. You could get the Kelsey Plum treatment. Spencer Bivens, Spencer Strider, Shota Imanaga. Nacho Alvarez Jr. 1990 relic. Langford, Noel, Freddie Freeman. Maybe Jesus Montero. Maybe that would be my obscure PC. Well, if I ever find one, I know exactly where it's going. Four out of 10. There for Zach Brzezinski. Take it easy, Tucci. 2008 Bowman Draft Super. Whitlock, Ichiro, Judge. I remember getting the tour of the Peacock PC. Anderson, Cole, Ohtani. I don't know. I gotta figure out obscure Yankees PC. Because all the guys I'm thinking of aren't obscure enough, like Brett Gardner. Major League Material, James Wood. Scary Gary. I don't know why I never really called him that. Maybe because I was more scared of him. Lonzo Merrill, Miz. That's awesome. The Gardy Party. I always called them Lego Man. St. Louis Cardinals team card. 1462 of 2025. Waka Jr. Caminero. Bobby Witt Jr. And the last two silver packs. Anthony Volpe, Mark McGuire, Alex Bregman, Jackie Robinson. Last pack of the break, Tariq Skubal, George Brett, James Wood, and Nolan Ryan. That will conclude our break. Let's get into our recap. Starting off with the numbered hits. The St. Louis Cardinals team card. Shakey out of 10. Sanoa, Kyle Tucker, James Wood at 21 of 50. Freed, Josh Smith, Byron Buxton, Juancio Perez, Kyle Baradish, Soto, Fitzgerald, Vintage Stock Klopfenstein, Monasterio, Ben Joyce at a 50, Finnegan, Mason Montgomery, Dominguez, Strom. We all win. So Salvador Perez and the Toronto Blue Jays team card. And no spaceships coming up. Not today. The Major League Material Wood. Nacho Alvarez Jr., Pete Crow Armstrong, Aaron Judge, Michael Harris, Lawrence Butler, Brooks Lee, Will Smith, Cal Ripken Jr., Jackson Jobe, City Connect Relic, Freddie Freeman, and to the autos. We got the Baroa Baseball Stars, Carl Yastrzemski in the 1990, Nick Sogard Baseball Stars, Zebby Matthews, Jack Okanowitz, Jason Kendall. And on our back wall, which also we're going to randomize in just a moment. Trey Turner, Bryson Stott, 40 of 50. Dual base in the game used between the Cubs and the Phillies. And with that, we'll randomize. Starting off with the dual dynamic duos. And then we'll randomize the Stott and the Turner. Got all left and right side. Coming up next is Topps Chrome Basketball Delight. Just in case that lets anyone down. 5 rounds here for our dynamic duos. And it is left sides. All left sides. And we'll put back up at the Trey Turner, Bryson Stott. Turner and Bryson Stott. Got a double play duo facing off here. 5 rounds. Player on top. After the 5 rounds, we'll be getting a card. Final round here. This one is going to the Trey Turner spot. Congrats if you picked up Trey. Dual relic out of 50. Did he play short? Second at the moment, unless that's changed. And with that, everyone, it will wrap us up here for the 2025 Topps Series 2 Baseball Jumbo. Case break number 2 here on June the 26th. Thank you, everyone who joined in on this one. If you are going to check out our next break in here, 24-25 Topps Chrome Basketball Delight. Case break number 5, that is coming up at 12:30 Eastern. So you got just about half an hour until that next break. All right, everyone. If you're going to join at those later breaks, we will see you then. If not, take care, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday.